What's up, guys? Okay, I just switched over to my 5G on my Wi-Fi, so let's hope that works. All right, back again. So my name is Alyssa Shoemaker. I am excited that you guys are here. I have been a coach now for 6 years. We've grown an elite team. It's been a crazy, amazing ride, and I love teaching other people how to build a business that's gonna help them fulfill their dreams and just give you guys a better life. My job today is to talk to you guys about the vital behaviors of your business and also tracking your business. There are some things that we must do every single day when it comes to our business. And this, what I'm gonna go over with you guys right now, is your roadmap or your recipe to success. I know that when we first get started, you might be like, wow, this is so confusing. I don't know what to do. But number one, I want you to eliminate that word confusion and eliminate overwhelm from your vocabulary, okay? And number two, I want to simplify this for you because yay, you just started a business. All right, now what, right? Now you got to get people into that business. So just like if you had a brick and mortar business, what would you do to announce that you had this grand opening, right? You would probably shout it from the rooftops, put it on social media, tell all your friends, tell all your family. This is no different. So when we talk about growing our business, there's a lot of aspects that are the same when it comes to a brick and mortar system, just as it is within your own Beachbody business, okay? The beautiful thing is that we use the power of social media and teach you guys attraction marketing and teach you guys how to expand your network. But the reality is that there's no different. You have a business, it's open. Every single day that business is open, you need to be making money in that business, right? Fortunately, we don't have a lot of overhead like other businesses do, but we do still have a business that we need to fill, people that we need to help. And so your job every day needs to be connecting with people, starting conversations, letting people know what you have available for them, okay? So I just want to make that really clear, first of all. And second of all, I just use this new shampoo that I don't like, so my hair's a mess. Okay, so it's going to drive me crazy. So let's just not look at this. Okay, so with that being said, every day you can't just sit back in your business and hope that people are going to come and walk into your door. It doesn't really work like that, right? I mean, it's all about you letting people know that you have this incredible business, you have this incredible opportunity, and that you are here to serve people and that you are open. So even though you might have just gotten started, maybe you don't even have your challenge pack yet, I want you to be the CEO of your business right now. I want you to put your own CEO hat on, and I want you to act like a business owner, okay? And that means that we are going to be following this recipe of success or the Success Club system every day in our business. So when your upline or your mentor, your sponsor is trying to help you, one thing that they're going to do is they're going to ask you for your business activity tracker. They want to take a look at that so that they can see, are you following the recipe? Are you doing what you need to be doing? And a lot of times if somebody's business isn't moving the way that it should, it's because they're missing out on these vital pieces within their business, okay? So as a new coach, make sure that you are printing out this tracker that I'm going to be sharing with you guys and use it every single day, because as a mentor, and as a leader, I can't guide any of my coaches if they're not doing these basic things. So do yourself a favor as a business owner and as the CEO that you are going to be doing the things we're talking about, all right? So number one, be a proof the products work, okay? Simple enough. Make sure that you guys are all in a challenge group right now, or if you're just getting started, you are registered and ready to go for the challenge group that starts on March 4th. That is the number one thing. You guys all know, you see that girlfriend, you haven't seen her for a while, all of a sudden you see her a month later and she starts looking fantastic and you're like, girlfriend, what are you doing, right? So being a proof of the product's work is gonna be the number one thing, just because you're gonna look and feel amazing, and that is going to not only just radiate tons of energy, but people are gonna start noticing what you're doing and what kind of changes that you're making, okay? So work out, do your drinks, drink your Shakeology, or use the performance line, but be very familiar with our products so that you can speak from them with integrity, okay? Number two is connecting with people, all right? So making sure that, like I said, that we are always introducing people to our boot camps and introducing people to the coaching opportunity. People are not just going to flock to you. I wish it worked that way. As you keep working, you're gonna have people that are gonna come out of the woodworks and start calling you and start messaging you out of the blue. But in the beginning, it doesn't work like that. So you need to make sure that you are initiating conversations with people on a daily basis. I say to initiate at least 5 to 10 conversations a day. An easy thing to do this is just by initiating conversations with people on your timeline, right? Who is conversing with you? Who is liking your post? Make sure that you're going and checking out those things and start building communication, start building relationships with people, okay? Number 2 is really starting to post on social media. Now, this is an excellent way to get the word out about your business, is posting and sharing about social media. Just because you just became a Beachbody coach, it doesn't mean that all of a sudden everything on social media is all gonna be all around Beachbody, right? But you should have posts that are sharing your fitness journey, right? Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Posts of you using your containers, so that you have proof that number 1, you're following the program, and number 2, that you are looked at as an expert in this area, okay? Number 3 thing that we're gonna talk about is Instagram stories. Now, you might be brand new to the business, or maybe you've even been in the business for a while and you've been primarily running your business on Facebook. One of the things that we have found within the last year is that Instagram stories is really, really powerful for your business. And so you're gonna notice on this tracker that there are little clips that are suggested for you to do on a daily basis. And this is really to be able to share your story and to kind of get you into a flow of what you should be sharing on your IG stories. Some examples are your daily life, your workouts, the product usage, any kind of like meal preps, you making healthy meals, maybe making meals for your children or your kids. Inviting people through the polls options, and then also recognition. So recognizing what your other coaches are doing on your team, also recognizing what your challengers are doing. That's all gonna be proof of your business and proof of that you are being that product of the product and that you have a solution for them. We'll talk more about IG stories later on in our training as we get going, but IG stories is a great way for you to be able to connect with people. If you're not on there yet, go check out IG stories. You can see exactly who is viewing your stories, who is kind of checking in on you. Again, an easy way to connect with people is just by reaching out to the people that are following along in your stories. Hey girl, I see you a lot following along on my fitness journey. I have a boot camp Monday. Do you want to join me? Okay, and then the next thing on here is responding to all of the new comments and likes on your posts that you get. And what's really important about this is the social part of social media. So often we'll think about these posts that we want to do, or maybe you're just getting started and the posts are a little bit scary. Doing our posts are just a very small percentage of our business. Social is what we often focus on, or media is what we often focus on, but it's that social part of social media. So if you want people to be commenting on your posts and be giving you love back, girlfriend, the best thing that you can do is to make other people feel loved as well. So always give what you want to get, right? So if you have people that are responding on your posts, that are giving you love, that are leaving your comments, make sure that you're responding back to those individuals. Again, I want you guys to picture this as a brick and mortar business. Even though we're just on social media, if somebody were to come to your house right now and say to you like, hey girl, I'm freaking out about so-and-so too, and is starting a conversation with you, you wouldn't just not respond to them, right? So make sure that you are conversing back and forth in conversation and give respect to those people that are commenting and liking on your posts, because they don't need to do that, right? Nobody needs to comment, nobody needs to like on your stuff. So pay attention to those people that are giving you that love and that support, and start writing those people down on your list, okay? The next thing is inviting. Inviting, you guys, I can't say this enough to you, that if you're not inviting to your business, if you're not inviting to the boot camps, you're not gonna have a business. You're not. And this is from somebody that primarily tried to rely on their posts for a long time within their business. I call it more like fishing than actually working my business, doing a post. Hopefully people respond. You guys know what I'm talking about, but that's not being a CEO, okay? Being a CEO is taking advantage of your business. It's being proactive in your business. It's not sitting back and waiting for people to come to you. It's not sitting back and doing a post and hoping that people respond, right? It's about getting out there and inviting people to what we do. And so what I like to tell my coaches about this is that you need to get rid of any kind of emotion when it comes to inviting. You need to be as nonchalant, as inviting as a waitress is when she offers coffee and dessert to the people that are sitting down at their table. And I need you to listen to this part again. Listen to it again. Because so many of you guys won't get your business started and won't have your dreams come true simply because you're not inviting and you're not connecting. You're too worried about your own ego standing in the way of your dreams, okay? And I say this with so much love. If you guys know me, I tell it like it is, but I mean it with love because I want you to have massive, massive success, okay? But you have to be proactive in your business. And so often we don't do the things that we want to do because we're so emotional, because we're worried what the person in 9th grade is going to say about us when they find out that we're going to start a network marketing company. Well, let me tell you, 6 years into the business, all of those people that made fun of me are either on my team with me or are asking how I did it, okay? So that is what you need to trust in your business. This is not about anybody else but you and your family and your dreams and the people that you are able to change. And so when you get into that mentality, you guys, that I am the one, you are the ones with this gift. You're the ones with the community. You're the ones with a health and fitness plan and nutrition plan that works really awesome. You guys are the ones that are equipping people with personal development and for an opportunity to grow a business that changes your life from the inside out. How freaking cool is that? So when you realize that you are the one that holds the power here, you're the one with the gift, if people tell you no, oh, well, you just gotta let it go. Just like the people that are, tell you no when you don't want to order, when you don't want to get the chocolate decadent dessert. It's the same exact thing. So I don't get excited when I invite people. I don't get excited even when I send out a link. Now, once my girlfriend is ready to go and she's ready to partner up with me, I am all about it and I will match that person's energy. But I had to get used to throwing darts every day. And this is what I want you guys to think about with this tracker that I'm gonna hand over to you guys. Throwing the darts. Would you go to any other job and not get your to-do list done in the day? Would you hand over to your boss an incompleted checklist with the most important things, inviting and connecting and following up, not chalked off? You wouldn't do it in any other business, and I don't want you to do it in your own business. This is your business that you get to control, and so I want you guys to have that empowerment, all right? And so this is why we talk about following this tracker, because the tracker works. The tracker is the recipe, okay? The only thing that we're gonna screw up on it is if we don't take the action. So I want you guys to think about this when you're sending your invites, when you're sending your follow-ups, that you are whacking at that tree, right? You, my friend, are sitting here whacking at this tree, and you know that if every day you come outside and you hit that tree 10 times, whack, 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 right? You know that over 30 days, that tree's gonna have a dent in it, right? You know that eventually, if you keep whacking at that tree, that sucker's gonna fall down. And that is the same trust that I need you to have in this business and in this tracker, okay? It's not sexy, guys, but you know what? This is what business is all about. You want to live your dreams. You want to have extra income. You want to make a ton of purpose. It isn't about your ego. It's about simply taking the action, okay? So think of yourself, whack, 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 every day trying to cut down that tree, and that is how you're going to see those results, okay? The last thing that I really want to talk about on this, you guys, and I don't think it's really been emphasized, there's two things, is the second thing. Personal development. Okay, hopefully everybody in here is reading personal development, and if you're not, step yourself before you wreck yourself, girlfriend. So number one, We are recommending Get Over Your Damn Self. It's a really good book. That is the name. I'm not swearing. That is the book. It's called Get Over Your Damn Self. It really teaches a lot about network marketing, sifting and sorting, offering that coffee. That is what this business is all about. So I want you to go pick up that book, because your business is going to be a direct reflection of your own personal growth. So you want to grow a big business? Girlfriend, start fueling your mind with beautiful things, with everything. You can, business knowledge, personal development knowledge. But if you're sitting here right now and you're scared to take action, I need you to get your butt into momentum, because momentum is what is going to build this business. I need you to work on your mind more than anything else. We all come with different stories and different things that we've been told about ourselves in this lifetime, right? Some friends told something, maybe your parents told you something, maybe you had a teacher in your time that told you would never amount to things. Those words that people say to us, they stick with us. And sometimes when we come into this business, you guys, we don't have our minds right. My mind was not right. I was very excited to get started. I was a wrecking ball. I worked my business because basically I had so much energy that I just screwed all against the wall. But what I'm here to tell you, that it wasn't until I started to dive into my personal development that my business really started to grow. So make sure that you guys are doing personal development. There's so many different YouTube videos, podcasts. We have so many free resources for you. Fuel your mind like you fuel your body, right? We don't want to just take care of this and have a fucked up head, okay? So make sure that you guys are taking care of your mind. The last thing that I want to add on to this is that this business is all about, God, this hairdo. Okay. This business is all about consistency. It's not sexy. It's the compound effect. You might talk to 30 people this month and have 2 girls that want to get started with you and be like, oh my God, I talked to 30 people and I have 2 people that want to get started. What you have to understand is that the work that you do now is going to show up down the line. There are people that I talk to 6 months from now that are just getting started this week. There are people that have watched me for 3 years now that are like, okay, I've been watching you long enough. Tell me what you're doing. You might be one of those people. So I want you to think about yourself. How long did you watch your coach before you got to get started? How many times did you say no? Maybe this might have been like the 4th time that your coach asked you to be a coach because they saw something within you and you're finally like, yes, I am ready. And so that is what I need you guys to understand in this business. And we'll show you guys a lot of different examples, but it is you relying on this tracking system that we are giving to you guys, because nothing great happens overnight. And if you came in this business and you're like, I can't wait to make $1 million, girlfriend, I hope that you do, but I want you to know that this business comes with reward of staying consistent. My girls that have been in the business now about 2 years, 2 years in is when they're starting to leave their jobs, right? 2 years in is when they're becoming elite coaches and creating these, I don't know, we're not gonna leave numbers in there, but they're able to do big things. And it's because of the time and the investment and that compound effect. So if you're in this business right now and you're like, okay, I need to make this happen like tomorrow, this business doesn't work like that. You're going to have some awesome wins. You're going to have some, great times. You're going to have some no's. You're going to have, it's going to be a roller coaster. But let me tell you that it is about the consistency of hitting the actions on this tracking sheet over time. That's how you're going to build this business. So what I want you guys to do is to just follow the recipe. It's that simple. The only way that you're not going to do it is if you let your ego get in the way, okay? And so this is where I need you to dream big. I need you to decide what you want for your life right now. And if you don't know what that is, if you haven't even thought about that, if you have stopped dreaming like I did, I had no idea what was possible, I had stopped dreaming in my life, I want you to dream again. I want you to think of the potentials. What do you want with your life? Maybe you just started, your very first job and you're like, I know I don't want to do this forever. I eventually want to get married and I want to have kids. Girl, set yourself up for your future in 3 or 4 years from now. That is what this business is all about. So I want you to dream again. I want you to start taking massive action, and I want you to trust this recipe that I'm going to give to you, okay? So I hope that you guys can all do that. Stay true to yourselves and make sure you're tracking your business. I don't want anybody in this group to say, number one, what tracker? And number two, when your upline or whoever you are working with wants to mentor you, if they ask for your tracker and you don't have it, that is 100% unacceptable. So make sure that you are using some kind of system to be tracking your business. Make sure that you are doing your invites and your follow-ups and these things that we talk about, because this is what is going to bring you your success. All right, guys. I love you. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you guys can feel my motivation and my love for you. And I want you to know that anything is possible. Anything is possible with this business. And it is a pleasure to be able to mentor you and to be able to share my love and my motivation with you guys. So go out today, rock this tracker. I'll be blocking it in here in my little live that I have so you guys can see it. If you guys have any questions about the tracker or anything like that, let me know. But everybody get it printed out and start following these directions right away. All right, I love you. Bye.